Hey guys,
Hi.
we are back with another mukbang and a review. We'll talk about what we did today, which was really awesome. It rained a lot because this is Chicago.
Yes, you did.
Well, we have mussels, and I actually made this in an oven bag. I used a large Reynolds Wrap oven bag, and this is 4.5 pounds of mussels. I got this. I was in Chinatown. I think it's called Chinatown or China Food Market. It is pretty much as soon as you get off the train in Chinatown. It's got a green awning. Mm-hmm. Really good. Funny enough, they used a different different supermarket shopping bags.
I didn't even notice that.
I checked and I was like, this is not the name of that. This is not the name of the supermarket. This supermarket is super far away.
Of course.
And it was hilarious. Maybe one day we'll go there. But I just thought it was really funny that they did. And I kept wondering, this is not the same name. And then I remembered, yeah, these aren't their bags. So anyway, so this is 4.5 pounds of mussels. I steamed them in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes. I probably could have did 350 for 30 minutes, but that's 400 for 30 minutes felt right. And I used a bulb of garlic, 2 teaspoons each of parsley flakes, herbs de Provence, and Badia complete seasoning. I used half a cup of olive oil, half a cup of butter, only a quarter teaspoon of red chili flakes because my sister doesn't like spicy stuff. A teaspoon of salt because what I do is, and what you should do is when you get them home, you put them in cold water and you put salt water over them so that they spit out any kind of sand or grit that they may have in them. And it definitely made for a better product. This place, I was scared. Yeah, we were so scared.
We were. We weren't sure how this was going to turn out.
I was like, are these going to open? I was like, none of these are going to open. But what happened was the reason I got them, one, I really was craving mussels. And it's really hard to get mussels or clams during a weekday in Chicago that aren't for just eating raw. Like, they have clams for eating raw. And the ones they told me were the clams are not the clams that I wanted. Like, I like little neck clams, and they kept trying to give me, like, cherry stone or top neck. And I'm like, those are too big.
That's not what you want.
That's not what I want either.
That's not what we want.
Too big. It's too chewy. I don't want it. So we went to the store. They had the clams, but I was like, I'll get clams next time. I really want mussels. They had them in bags. They had 3 bags, and then someone took one, and I was like, oh, I'm getting this bag. I'm getting these next bags. So I got 2 bags, and they were about 2 pounds each. So, yeah, we are ready to dig in. Yes. I'm really excited. Oh, and the reason I put it in the oven is because if you boil mussels, and I think clams too, I'm not sure. If you boil mussels, they don't open. So since I was making so many, I just put them in this huge thing, and it turned out well. I put them in the oven bag and then put the oven bag in this. I mixed it around after 20 minutes, but I think you can just leave it. It didn't need to be mixed around.
It didn't.
It figured itself out, and it was delicious. So, happy. Wear gloves. Was very happy with it. Look at all this garlic. But yeah,
we're trying a new brisk flavor today.
We'll see. Okay.
We'll see. This one is pineapple passion fruit.
Yes, and I like pineapple. I feel like every brand of soda that's pineapple is a hit, unlike grape.
Can you not with that?
We'll never get off of this grape thing.
Okay.
Some people shouldn't make grape like Crush. Should never.
She was gonna do that.
It's the worst grape ever.
Okay.
Grape Bet is better than Grape Crush. I like it.
Never had grape.
This is a promising fall. I've actually never had artificial passion fruit. So it's like artificial and natural flavors, I think. Let me read the ingredients.
I don't really drink passion fruit.
And they different artists designed the bottle. I never noticed that. I didn't pay attention.
It smells nice. Oh, wait. Oh, we'll see.
Oh, this has a lot of okay. There's some artificial sweeteners toward the end.
We should have read the ingredients first.
We should have. We didn't.
But that's okay.
Because we do it for you. Or, okay. You ready?
I'm ready. Okay, let's try it.
All right. It's funny because there's no carbon in this. But it has a weird bite, like there's carbon in it.
I had a feeling I wouldn't like this. Like how you wouldn't
Maybe the water.
Like how you wouldn't like
the blueberry because it was fake blueberry, yeah.
I like this, yeah.
Maybe I don't like fake passion fruit. I really don't taste a fake passion fruit kind of thing. Pineapple really takes over anything you taste in this, like fake pineapple.
But I can really taste that bite at the end.
It's probably that artificial sweetener. So anyway,
okay, forget this. I'm not drinking.
Honestly, we're fine. So the juices are in the bottom, and we're just gonna dig in. And I also got this Red Bull because I didn't want us to drop stuff if we threw it in the garbage. There's not enough room. We're still doing stuff around the house. Whatever.
It's okay. This is good for now.
Exactly. You ready?
I'm ready. Okay, I want to get one more towards the bottom.
Oh, so you can dip it in the juices.
Yeah. Ooh, I see
So
it
at the top, it's kind of cool because it cooled down, but the bottom, that pan is really warm. And this table is plastic.
This is really good.
I was like nervous.
So let's tell them about our day.
So today, this was the agenda. I had a couple phone calls to make.
Oh.
Then we were going to go to the Museum of Broadcast Journalism. And then we were going to go to Chinatown. And then can go to supermarkets and then go home.
And then go home, yeah.
So I got up. Phone calls happened. And then it was raining. Like, it was raining on and off. It wasn't too heavy.
But sometimes it got really heavy.
Exactly.
Thankfully, we were inside for that.
Exactly. So then we went to a place called Public House, which is near the museum.
Across the street.
Yeah, it's right across the street, unlike what Maps was telling me.
I was like, it was down the block. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't. On the different side of the street. It was weird. So we went to Public House, and initially I was looking for places that were close by so we could eat.
Let me dip this in here.
And, I like them. I mean, I like them in general, but that we could eat. And I wanted, or like something that was reasonably priced because we were in the downtown area.
And things can get pricey.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the city.
Yeah, in the city area of wherever you live, it will. Like, we're in New York City, but we live in the Bronx, which is called an outer borough. So we don't live in Manhattan. Well, even in Manhattan, there are poorer neighborhoods. Oh, so where's my napkin? There it is.
I don't even have one. Oh, well.
You had a napkin. I have no idea where it went.
I did? I've never seen it.
There was a napkin, like, right here. It up jumped the buggy. So,
Anyway.
So the prices were reasonable. They had some specials for every day. I think they have specials every weekday. It's like a place where if you work downtown, you go there for lunch or dinner. Not too much of it's not like a touristy place.
It wasn't actually. It was pretty nice. It was pretty calm and relaxed at the time that we went.
Exactly.
It was nice and clean.
Yep. Portions were really generous. They make a lot of stuff in-house. Like, my sister got grilled cheese. It had 2 different kinds of cheese on it.
Yes, that grilled cheese was amazing.
And they had pickles, and they make the pickles in-house. And it was really good. Oh, my God. It was, like, sweet, but had a spice to it.
Yep.
So nice. And then we had this soft pretzel. That they bake every day with
amazing.
Like a cheese fondue.
That cheese was good. Mm-hmm. Didn't it have Chinese chives on it?
It didn't. No, it had regular chives. I was just talking about Chinese chives because I like Chinese chives, but not regular chives. Because regular chives are actually, it is different. So, So, that was great. And then, oh my God. But the reason we went, they have these amazing cake, they call them cake shakes or something. And they have like vanilla and chocolate all the time, and then they have seasonal. And the seasonal was banana. And I was actually talking to my sister the other day about how I like banana milkshakes. She doesn't. They decorated them. So it was a slice of cake on top, and then it was decorated. Mine had white chocolate and I guess milk chocolate. These fancy sprinkles that look like little pearls.
Little pearls.
Yeah.
And you could bite into them. They kind of tasted like, if you've ever had wafer cookies, like the vanilla ones tasted like vanilla wafer cookies, and they were really good.
Mm-hmm. How was your vanilla milkshake? Describe it to them.
It was really good. It tasted like vanilla. At first, when I took a sip of it, it tasted like it had a little bit of cake batter mixed into there, which would make sense because the slice of cake that I got on top of the drink was confetti cake. So it tasted a little bit like birthday cake, but then like a while later, because there was whipped cream on top too, once the whipped cream started to settle down, it tasted more like vanilla. And it was thick, and it was creamy, and it was filling. It was really filling. And the cake was good. Mm-hmm. It was really good. I didn't know anything about this until my sister was like, oh, I have a surprise. And then I looked at the menu, and I was like, oh, they have a thing called cake shakes. And then she was like, that's a surprise. And she just grabbed the menu away from me. And she ordered it. And it was great. Thank you.
It came out. Oh, my God. We were actually talking to the waitress, not gonna lie. We were asking her what kind of cat she was.
Yeah.
If she'd be a cat. Amazing waitress. Amazing.
She was super sweet.
I think they were all really great, but like I don't like naming people's names who don't give me explicit. Like permission to name their names in my videos, but I would definitely go to Public House. We went in the afternoon. We got there around what?
1:30.
Yeah, around 1-ish. We left at like 2:30. And you cross the street, go up a hill slightly, go with an incline, if you will, to the museum. At first, my sister has an issue opening the door.
Oh my God.
And then she pulls it open and we walk in. Then I'm like, they're closed.
Yeah.
How unsecure is your building that my sister can open the door? So they're closed today. We didn't know.
The only day of the week they were closed.
Yeah, only day of the week is Monday. I don't know what that's about.
Ooh.
Like, I have no idea.
Here. I'm soaked in juice.
Oh, yeah, thanks. So, only day of the week they were closed.
So, took a picture of the schedule and we looked at each other like,
We'll go back another day. So,
we continued on with our day.
And we went to Chinatown. Went to a couple places. Like different types of stores, not just seafood. They don't have a lot of seafood places in the immediate area. Maybe further out, like I told you, that bag we got.
Yeah.
We'll maybe try and go there. Because I know where it is. It was just far. I didn't want to walk that far. Like, it was a walk. My feet actually hurt. My feet were killing me. I actually sat down while making this, which didn't take long. It was a half an hour, but I had to sit down.
If your feet hurt, your feet hurt.
They did. My feet most certainly hurt.
I'm just lazy, so.
So, I'm dipping in this juice. See, I'm telling you, it's warm down here. It's so good.
I'm gonna scoop it in.
You know what some YouTubers do? That's what they do. They do it like that.
And slurp it.
And you know what? And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna dedicate
It's good.
this video to two.
Your favorite.
Some of my favorite channels. I have favorite channels. You probably heard me say this before. You hear me say this again. But I have channels that I love. I have channels that I show love to.
Yeah.
And they show love to me. And this is no tea, no shade to other channels, but one second. I'm trying to like adjust the mic. There we go.
I really want water right now.
Yeah, could you get
Yeah, we're getting water.
Yeah.
Another time. Going for water. I'll be back.
I'm gonna talk about the other ones. This is a pattern for us at this point. So
we need to start bringing water.
Because we're gonna get disappointed.
Yes. We have one more drink to try for another mukbang. Hopefully that one works.
We have a few more drinks. We're buying a whole bunch.
I really hope those work out.
Meh. But yeah, so the first one is Views on the Road. She's amazing. I love her. I found her through another set of YouTubers, Mark and James. I want to say James and Mark. Oh, I really hope that's their names. And they're a married couple from San Francisco, and they do mukbangs, and it's so cool. So I found her channel through their channel, and she's so cool. Like, she's so innovative. She's made, like, I think to date, as of filming this, 5 or 6 different seafood sauces. And she's never afraid to try something different and new. Like, I'd never seen grilled king crab legs. Cool, I saw her videos. And she mixes, like, her husband is Korean and she's Mexican. She mixes different cuisines. And it's just really great watching her. She seems so happy. She's had her sister on. I actually did a mukbang I probably talked about her in my chicharron mukbang. That one was inspired by her because she did the huge chicharron bowl. So, amazing. And the other one, because there's another one I like to watch. So good. Mussels are amazing. The other one I like to watch is Fritz Family Entertainment. I'm so addicted. I'm late on the bandwagon for them. They've been on YouTube. By the time I started watching, they had been on YouTube for about a year. And they're just really interesting. They're in Alabama, I believe. And I just love their channel. The video that I really love and that I was thinking about when I made this was the first time they tried mussels. So I want to tell you the first time I made mussels. Let me tell my mussel story. The first time I made mussels, I went to Chinatown And I got a thing of mussels. I was trying to tell in New York City. I got a thing of mussels. Didn't know anything about mussels. I pretty much just boiled them. I think I let them sit in the fridge for 2 days. Boiled them. I only got maybe a fourth of the bag open because I knew you weren't supposed to eat them if they weren't open. And I was like, oh, this is awful. Then I started getting ones from Aldi's 3 years ago. The ones that are in garlic butter. They have a plain one and they have other just different ones. So I got the one, oh, thank you.
Okay.
So I got the one, yeah, and I'll just pass it over to you. So I like the garlic one. And the first time they tried mussels, they actually did that too. They got the ones that were frozen and you just like heat them in through steam or whatever. So I got to watch that video of them trying them for the first time, and that kind of reminds me of this. So me and her, once they were still so hot. We really should have worn gloves.
But we wanted to try them. Mm-hmm. And damn, they were worth it. They were really worth it.
With water, this tastes better. I will definitely be drinking this with water.
You know what's funny? That
the blueberry one, yeah. The blueberry one you liked.
I liked the blueberry one. She didn't. She liked this with water, but she tends to water down her drinks because they get to be too sweet. I don't like it at all.
Well, that's the other thing about the milkshakes. The milkshakes weren't too sweet.
They weren't.
They were not too sweet.
They were perfectly sweet.
Perfect. And they weren't too cold.
Oh, no. They weren't.
No brain freeze.
Or chest freeze. And people look at me weird when I talk about chest freeze. It's like that feeling that you have for brain freeze, but it goes down straight to your chest because, you know, that's where it has to pass down to in order to get to your stomach.
It's like stuck in your throat.
It does. And it's just too cold. And it feels like your chest just aches.
Yeah. So I was actually talking about Frit's family when they first tried mussels. They tried the frozen ones, and then they made them fresh, and they've been, like, eating them ever since. And then I saw a video of them, first time for them eating crawfish. That one was a great one, too. I love watching people eat something new for the first time.
So it was a good experience. It's as if you're experiencing it with them, too. Or gives you an idea of what to go for, what to steer clear.
Mm-hmm. What it tastes like, what the texture's like. I like different textures. Like, I like okra. I've had raw oysters. I like them. I like them more than I like raw clams. But some people don't because clams are smaller. And because oysters are larger for the most part. Well, the clams are people tend to eat raw. And the oysters people tend to eat raw. Have such a size disparity. Oh my god, look! There's a baby clam! I mean, there's a baby mussel in the mussel, look!
Oh, that's cool!
And there's meat in both, and they're both open, and they're both mine.
I shouldn't have that. I really shouldn't have.
But, yeah, so I loved watching them eat that. I love watching them just go through their lives, and it's just, it's so amazing. I feel like, I actually do eat with them.
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes, too.
I actually do like eating with them. And that's why that's why I started watching mukbangs when I moved out in my family's house in 2015. And that's why I started filming them, too. You know, to give people that experience. Not to say that I'm a narcissist and of course you'd love to dine with me, but I want to give people a really cool experience and I want them to try new things, and I've just been inspired by so many mukbangers who I've mentioned, who I will mention. I mean, you know, starting this channel, it hasn't been around long, but it feels really good. When I film a video, even when I film a video on my main channel, I feel like I am talking to people. I'm communicating with them in some kind of way. And that's important.
And honestly, I feel that that's true because I watched the very first mukbang video that came out on her channel. And even though I was outside because I was watching it on my way home from work, I really felt like I was there with my sister, sitting down, eating, having a conversation with her. And when I told her about it and my mom, they were like, really? And I was like, yes, really. I feel like I'm really sitting down with my sister and talking with her. And I very much appreciated that.
That's nice. And I think you've been, honestly, one of the most encouraging of my siblings, of most of my, like, more out there endeavors. Like, when I started my blog in 2013, my family was not happy. She thought it was cool, though. And, you know, that's important when I was doing my videos, when I started filming my recipe videos. And the recipe video for this should already be up on my channel. You can just search for mussels, and on my main channel, so I'll try to remember to link it. But yeah, so the Mukbang ASMR channel my Instagram, you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's been great having somebody who supports you. Me cutting my hair.
Yes. And I love it too. I love it so much.
Right?
And I love that it makes her happy and it makes her feel happy.
It does.
Because that's what's really important. I support you in stuff that makes you happy. And you're doing stuff that's good for yourself. And you're trying to help out other people. I don't see what's wrong with it.
Exactly. You know, I felt like with the the weekly vlogs, you know, they were hard to maintain. They were only hard to maintain when, like, we would go back to my parents' house and they had gotten rid of the internet, so I couldn't maintain them then because I couldn't film and upload them. I tried to do it at the library, and I didn't have time to film because people are up all the time at all different hours. But, yeah, because I started filming April of 2015. Yeah, before I left New York. So
I remember that too. I would stay in the room and try and be as quiet as possible so I didn't mess up her filming.
I didn't even know you were up.
Sometimes I was, sometimes I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know where I put my paper towel. But...
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you had to.
I just picked up another one on the way.
Oh, you just put it down?
I think I left it in the kitchen.
Oh, I do have more. I don't know where these napkins are coming from. I have another. What is up with these napkins? Coming from the shadow realm? Jeez.
Doesn't matter. It's helping me out. We're okay.
Yeah. So.
Wow. How much do you think we've gotten done so far?
Definitely more than half. I think next time I'll put them on a gentle heat for half an hour. Yeah, because these are a little they're a little dry, and that's fine with me.
It's watered good after that.
Oh,
but okay.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Still looking at that. You want the rest of that with your water?
Yeah. Bring it on.
That was like me with the blueberry.
It's the pineapple. Yeah, it's the pineapple. I think that's getting me because I really am not tasting any of this. The passion fruit is just like a weird. It's like a weird. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like you cut the lights on and someone's just like sneaking around in your apartment. You're like, what are you doing?
No, it's why are you here and who are you?
No, it could be somebody you know, like somebody's there, but like, what are you doing? Why are you sneaking around? You can turn the light on.
That was like me yesterday. I heard something closer to the door, and I heard something closer to the door, and my sister looked at me. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then I called out. I was like, "Hello."
No, you said hello first, and then I
said hello, but she looked. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I thought I heard someone or something." And then she's like, "And the first thing you say is hello."
Yeah, the first thing you say is hello.
What was I supposed to say?
Nothing. You weren't supposed to say anything.
Okay, never mind then. Now I know. And I'm supposed to. I mean, what? Okay, you know, just in case if it was them or if it was one of the cats.
They couldn't say hello back.
Well, all right then.
Anyway, so yeah.
I forgot that cup was in the fridge because I pulled out another one. I was like, oh wait, I already have one.
Yeah, I put it in the refrigerator.
It was frozen.
Was it last night? I put it in the fridge. Oh, the fridge might be too cold.
Like, the one drop of water that was in there was frozen.
That's weird. I think the fridge might be too cold. Was it in the back of the fridge?
Yes.
Never mind. The fridge is fine. The back of the fridge, plus my fridge is almost empty. Like, what I like to do is I don't like to have too many, like I'll buy food every few days, especially fresh food. Like, the only thing I don't buy every few days are milk and eggs because I don't
run through them like that.
Exactly. Like, milk and eggs are every 2 weeks.
I run through her milk so quickly.
You run through my cereal quickly. The milk, fine. The cereal, wild.
I went through a box of cereal in 3 days. Just 3 days. And then she looked and she's like, where'd it go? I was like, my stomach.
Yeah, I wasn't upset or anything. I was just surprised it was gone in 3 days. Because I don't eat cereal like that. Like, I'll eat like a small thing of cereal.
Oh, I eat a lot.
And then make myself some real breakfast. Like,
oh.
I'm not saying cereal's not a real breakfast.
You just did.
But you know what a real breakfast is. Toast and eggs and bacon. I'm just saying.
That's true, but with cereal,
pancakes and waffles, Dutch babies, which I plan on making. Oh my god,
pancakes. Speaking of which,
Dutch babies.
She actually found, like a pan from when my family and I, like our family used to order stuff from Avon, and they had this every week. But okay, It's a pan, and it has 4 different sections, and it's for when you make pancakes, and they have different faces on them. So there's a smiley face, there's a winky face, and other type of like
4 emojis, fam.
faces. We should make that soon.
You want to make that? Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I remember
we definitely have to plan that though, because we're both not very much into mornings. And by we, I mean I hate mornings.
Yeah, once I wake up, it's kind of just that. But
I'm not.
I mean, it doesn't have to be morning when we make it.
I know.
It can be whenever we wake up and it's our breakfast.
Oh, definitely. That's who I am. I definitely love brunch because of that. Like, you can have, like, a steak and some liquor between the hours of, like, 11 and 3 or 4.
I don't drink, but okay.
I mean, yeah, not you, but I mean, like, you're like me. Like, I can have this.
I'm legal, but I'm not that legal.
It's just, even, we didn't drink today because I woke up, so, you know, a lot of people are going through a lot right now, and they're telling me, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm also doing my own stuff, so I guess my body's internalizing it, and I woke up with a screaming migraine, not screaming migraine, not gonna lie, it was like, I thought it was a headache,
It wasn't.
it wouldn't go away, so I took some medicine, didn't go away, and before it got any worse, because that was before we left the house, was why I wanted to take a nap, but I wound up being too hungry. I was like, I haven't eaten all day. I'm too hungry. We'll just go out. And it wasn't raining that hard. Thank goodness. It was raining not too hard.
That was great. Oh my god.
What?
It
wasn't raining too hard. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about that. And it only got heavy when we were in the city part of Chicago, the Loop area.
But thankfully we were just sitting down inside.
Exactly.
And by the time we got out, most of it had cleared up again. Mm-hmm. I can't snap. Okay, I got it.
Plus, Chicago's so big, it could be raining heavy in one part and almost not at all in the other. So, what was it? Oh yeah, so I took some Excedrin migraine, which has acetaminophen in it, and it like dusts up to your liver, so you can drink, but
it's not good for you.
Mm-mm. Excuse me. So what happened was I actually didn't know this, so the first time I had acetaminophen and something to drink, I had a hard cider. I had a bottle of hard cider from this place that's no longer open, but near my in my old school. I went with a friend. Thankfully, I went with a friend because I had the drink. And it's like, why do I feel like I just drank 3 drinks? And I had 1 bottle. I actually been sipping on it. I don't think I'd even finished the bottle. My friend's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No." And I was like, I only had 1 bottle. Nothing else to drink today. We had already started eating. And I don't know what was wrong. And I was like, we were supposed to hang out that day. I went straight home. I lived close.
Thank God she lived close.
Exactly. I lived like not even a 5-minute walk. I was down a long block and around the corner. I just went home and had to go to sleep. I had to.
How long did you sleep for?
Probably only a couple of hours, but it just, my body felt off, and I was like, I need to get some rest. And then I was like, I looked at the bottle of the acetaminophen, and it said something liver or whatever, and then I honestly don't drink and operate heavy machinery, and I was like, so I Googled it, because of what it does to your liver. I was like, oh no. We are done. And by that I mean me, acetaminophen, and any bit of alcohol. That's why I asked there. So the shakes normally come with alcohol. You can ask them for no alcohol in the shake. What happened?
That just popped open. My favorite. Oh, but I got a lot of garlic. You see, wins and losses. Give me a second. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now, let me go fix my pants. Okay. I got some still in that. Because it wasn't all the way open.
Oh, so you like broke it open and then...
Hell yeah. Let's make that work. Oh.
Make it work. Oh, look, see? It's one like just hanging out.
Because thankfully my pants are gray. So it kind of just blends in. So
you know what's funny? On one of the aisles, I'm broken and dead. Only one, though. Only one. I'm not eating it. You'll get sick. Oh. If it's closed, don't open it. No, if it's closed like that...
Wait, how is it closed?
Oh, damn. When I throw it. Oh, man, girl. You gonna make me look like a lie. I don't know. I can't find it. Mm-hmm. But it was like closed shut. It wasn't even partially open.
Yeah, mine had
this one.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's over.
Mine had like a...
It was open a little bit? Yeah, no.
Just a tiny crack. That's why I popped it open.
Good.
It's pretty good though that most of these were open.
Yeah, almost all of them were open. Like as right now, it's 99% of these were open.
99 problems with these mussels ain't ones.
Not at all. Probably 99 mussels in them.
I doubt there's 99 in here.
I don't know. There's a lot of mussels in here.
I kind of wish we counted now. Like now, I'm curious.
I'm not.
You're not. I know, but
nope. This made so much water. There was no. Let me see. All the liquid, almost all the liquid in here, came from the mussels themselves. Almost none of the liquid in here
came from any extra juices.
Yeah, there were none because it was just because it only equals up to a cup of oil or fats technically because of the olive oil and the butter.
This one, I'm looking at you.
So, you know, oh god, I keep spilling juices everywhere.
It's okay. I kind of am too. Honestly, mostly on mine.
You know what's funny? You know what I did when I did my other seafood one where I ate it in the pan. And it was this pan too, actually. I just started putting them to the side. But we can't really do that here because there's like two of us and there's this bowl and I mean, actually, just gonna clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
And what would you do anyway? Like, that's what you do.
You're not gonna leave me here and be like, oh, forget that. No. No.
That's weird and gross.
1, we're not dirty. 2, we're gonna use this again.
Exactly.
3, there's cats, and one of them likes to eat everything. So
everything. She has borderline pica habits.
So we can't do that, especially because it has garlic. She'll get sick.
I think there may be also onion in here too.
She'll definitely get sick. So gotta clean up. Clean up. Clean up.
And it's cool because so many people use alcohol when they make mussels. Like a lot of people do white wine. But I don't really cook with alcohol like that. It's very rare.
I think I dropped this in my.
You might have. The water's probably still gonna be good. I mean, you eating and drinking them. So.
All right, let me try it. Let me try it.
Or drink the water.
Yeah, let's see how the water tastes.
Okay.
Okay. Keep talking.
You want a straw or something? I think you're fine.
I'm fine, but it's just weird knowing that the juice is in my water now.
But it was already in your water when you were eating and smacking and...
Not really, because I had already swallowed it by then.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This is almost done.
Yeah. Killed it.
At least 1 month long where the food's all gone.
Yeah.
Full. I didn't think I'd actually get full.
I wasn't sure I would eat it because... But the thing is, mussels, the shells aren't very heavy. But it is pure meat.
Just because usually seafood doesn't fill me up.
I think the thing is, like, so seafood, we'll probably be hungry a little later. But we have other food. We didn't finish food from the place we went to earlier.
It was great, but since the portions were so big and so generous.
So generous.
Oh my god, I'm still thinking about that grilled cheese. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you still like that grilled cheese left. You have fries. I have a cheesesteak. Got Parmesan garlic fries. Thankfully, we didn't get a one to share because it was so much.
Yeah. But
yeah. Public House. It's on 400 State Street, I believe. 400 North State Street, I think is the actual address. It is. But it's across the street from the Museum of Broadcast Communications. So that's how you know.
That cheese was.
Oh, actually 2 cheeses. It was cheddar and I don't know what the other one was.
I don't remember what the other one was.
And it was on brioche.
Also add truffle if you want 3 extra. But I didn't really want too much cheese on it, especially for my first time trying it.
Truffle not cheese. Truffle mushroom. Mushroom-esque, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to describe truffles. It's good. It's expensive, but it's good.
They are. I mean, I feel like $3 isn't that bad.
Sure. No, for like whatever you were gonna get, it wasn't gonna be like a whole big thing, but yeah, it was good.
Oh, there's only a few more left. Wow.
You got the rest of it.
You want any more?
Okay.
No, we're eating these last few together. Come on, let's do this.
Okay.
Let me feed you.
No.
Okay. I guess not. Let me feed myself.
I bet in and through some shell. What is that? Yeah, I don't. What's it doing?
I don't.
Oh no, it broke. Is that? That's super dead.
Okay. And this.
Is it the last one? Okay, cool. And that. Just a little bit of drink in my cup.
Wow. We've really got through all of those mussels.
Bowl full of shells.
And a napkin.
Yeah, I put a napkin in there earlier. Really? Don't quit your day job. Okay, so we will see you all in the next mukbang.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Okay, yeah. I'm keeping that one in.